And back in action on a Thursday morning. What's up, Zachary?
I don't know, bud. I got a few of the local signees. In Athens, we had Johnny Anderson going to Tennessee Tech. Taylor Northern, linebacker, going to Cumberland's in Kentucky. Austin has some signees. Bob Jones did. I mentioned Roderick Randolph, who is Levi Randolph's brother. He's going to A&M. A lot of kids going to A&M, and if you remember in the past, they hadn't been signing a lot. So that's a good thing. UNA signing a lot of local kids. I saw yesterday. Buckhorn had a kid, Blassingame, going to Vandy. Decatur High School, Xavier Lavender going to Morehead State. Dexter had a kid going to UNA. One of Coach Pugh's players, Jordan Gandy, is going to Murray State, and they're having a little celebration deal for him today at 11 o'clock. So anybody can get out to that.
That's a good kid.
Florence had a bunch of kids, Jamie. And
well, don't go through them all.
They had going everywhere. Johnson had a bunch of A&M kids. We got Madison Academy.
So what do we do now that signing day's over? We just kind of in a lull here?
Yeah. I'm going to give another shout to.
Now we get to keep up with who gets arrested and who gets fights and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to make it spring practice.
I got to give a shout out to anybody that saw this kid play at Tanner, Hayden Stevens.
Yeah, I've got a
he's going to Shorter High School.
Yeah, there he is right there.
Yeah.
Signs with Shorter.
I know
good kid. Got the most valuable player last 2 years in a row at the state tournament, didn't he?
Yeah.
Good.
They won that.
Pretty good.
Go back to Super Bowl a second. I know we were talking about that. The highlight of the Super Bowl, according to the article I've read, was Joe Namath's coat. They said that was the highlight because it was a dud, a super friggin' dud. The whole game was.
The commercials were horrible. It just wasn't a good game. It just.
No, I just.
It was. It looked like it was in standard definition. A horrible picture.
It was. The pictures were terrible. Till the third quarter. I kept blaming Fox 54, but apparently Donnie said it was a national deal.
All right, let me change subject just a second in here.
Yes,
I want y'all all to. All right, I want y'all to get a look at Frank. And most of the time in here, Abby's sitting while she's supposed to be working running camera. They're the only two in here that smoke. You notice that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it says here, smokers are lazier. Study finds way that they walk less and lack the motivation to improve their lifestyle, Frank. People who smoke are more likely to suffer from anxiety and depression. Their lung function is reduced, or they're less able to exercise. And smokers feel more tired than people who do not smoke. Now, there's a good look at Frank. He's been smoking 403 years.
But he's still living.
They've been called smelly and worser and misguided. Now people who smoke have also been branded lazier than those who do not. Now, you can see Frank every morning down at the fitness wellness center. They also found people who smoke more likely to suffer symptoms of anxiety and depression. Look at Abby. They studied 60. Pay attention.
Depressed.
It says here, to our knowledge, this is the first study that's demonstrated a reduction in the objective measures level of physical activity in the daily life of an adult smoker. So smokers basically are just lazy. Right, Abby?
Yeah, okay, right.
Well, I mean, I'm just doing scientific facts here for y'all this morning.
What are you up to?
What else you got, Zach?
Talk about
You're up to something.
the top 15 the A-list in the AL.com. Pretty good by Alabama and Auburn. Out of the 15 guys that signed, 13 out of 15 stayed with Alabama and Auburn. 2 of them went to Ole Miss, but that is pretty good that they kind of built the little fences. Lane Kiffin said one time he was going to do it in Tennessee. It was pretty interesting. I was getting pictures from a lot of my buddies who went to the Alabama signing thing, and they were getting their picture made with Lane Kiffin, had a crimson jacket on. Still not used to.
This year he'll go down as the world's best offensive coordinator.
Oh no, I tell you, he is a good offensive coordinator. He just sucks as a head coach.
Hey, let me remind you folks, in a minute I do a little bit of news. I've got some political news, a little startling this morning, and I'll mention it right now. Tammy Irons, our state senator, Democrat from over in the Shoals area, is not seeking re-election. That's a kind of a shocker. I'll talk more about that later in the second half hour. But Tammy Irons not seeking
because she thought I was going to run, and
she probably did. And a nice gal too. I've interviewed her. Shocker! Most people can't believe this. And she's going to spend more time with her law office over there. Say, well, why do you wait till the last 2 to 3 days? So, if anybody wants to jump in, you got till Friday. What, 5?
5 o'clock.
Who's running on the Republican side?
Chris Seibert, Barry Hill guy, and I think somebody else. By the way, let me think of Dusty and Tim were for yesterday with Clements and Lindsay Lane. Man Up Conference tomorrow. If you haven't registered online, you can just show up. Dinner's at 5, and then it's going to be a long night for me. I'll be on standby if they need me.
You'll be
At
there.
Clemens Baptist Church tomorrow.
He might be locked out. I don't know. I'm about to
Well,
find
Jamie will
out.
fall asleep by about 6,
All right.
so.
I want to tell. I sent this yesterday to some folks. This is one of the stupidest. I want your opinion on this, Donnie. A lawsuit has been filed by a law student over the color of a crayon.
It offended him.
It offended him. He's an Indian student. Get this. This is not one of the most absurd things. Sharu Jan, 19, is studying at the National Law School at India University. Says he was shocked when he opened up a box of crayons. Discovered that the lighter pink crayon had been labeled skin color. I'm not making this up. This is a true story.
It hurt his feelings.
He's demanding $160,000 in compensation after claiming that his feelings had been hurt by, quote, a racist pink children's crayon sold by one of India's largest stationery manufacturers.
Well, not going to happen.
He's studying at the National School to be a lawyer. He says he opened it up. There's black, gray, blue, purple, all that. And then there's this skin-colored one.
And it's
He says it doesn't match my skin color, which is darker, so therefore I am offended.
It don't
Get
match
over
mine,
it.
so I guess this is a class action
But
lawsuit.
it's called a skin.
Let's go, boys.
It's a skin-colored crayon, but it doesn't match his skin. So now, because
He's got to peel off the first layer. If he peels off the first layer, it'll match. It'll be pink.
he says he contacted the company, they have no plans to change how they label their crayons.
good for them.
And he's going to look. It's a stupid lawsuit. I hope
It's
it costs
very
him.
stupid.
I hope it costs
He's
him.
a
I
law
believe that
student.
such a crayon will reinforce stereotypes about racial supremacy. It is written on the box of crayons they are meant for 4-year-old children. What's he doing playing with them? He's 19.
Exactly.
I color every day. What impact was it to have with these young minds when they realized their skin color is not recognized? Won't it reinforce the notions of beauty that fairness products or firms seek to impose when they realize that their skin color is not one that is regarded as the norm?
And he wants to be an attorney?
So doesn't pantyhose have a thing
Comes in
called
all
skin?
different colors.
Doesn't it have a thing called skin? Skin color, whatever, skin brown or whatever.
Comments from
So go
around
sue them because it
Oh, my
offends you.
goodness.
Comments from around the world.
Love it.
Oh,
Grow
Alabama.
up, you pathetic little man. Another one jumping on the bandwagon. Says here, I'm a white person with a suntan. The crayon doesn't match my skin tone either. Grow up, 100,000 for hurt feelings. I'd be a billionaire by now.
That's right.
No kidding.
Well, he needs to go back to India.
But is that not the stupid? He's there now.
Yes, that's dumb.
He's in India?
Yeah, he's at
He's a law
India
student.
University.
Yeah,
Oh.
at India.
That's crazy.
Is that not the stupidest thing you've ever seen in your life?
Well, maybe he's-
Donnie said we all join in on
yeah, make it a
Yeah,
class
just make
action.
it a class action
What else
lawsuit.
you got, Zack?
Join in.
You had, like I said, all the guys signing yesterday. Auburn, I think the only surprise to them was Evans going. They got Braden Smith, a big offensive lineman that they could use. Alabama, I don't know if you heard the story. I got to say this one about Elisha Shaw, who's a 3-star defensive tackle. Alabama had offered him a scholarship. I think Auburn had too. And he got hurt his neck toward the end of the year. Alabama honored his scholarship, giving him a medical hardship scholarship. So he will go to University of Alabama on a medical hardship. So, Coach, everybody that dogs out Coach Saban, look there.
Let me do one other
Good job.
lawsuit story. Man paralyzed when relatives
You're
tip
about
over
something.
portable toilet in prank wins a $5 million lawsuit against the maker of the Porta-John for not having it anchored to the ground.
Are you serious?
Yep, that's right. A Pennsylvania man left paralyzed from the show as relatives tipped over. They really thought a lot of him, didn't he? A portable toilet while he was inside. Settled a lawsuit for $5 million. He was in one of them. They put the truck up to block the door, then pushed it over, injuring his neck and paralyzing him. So now,
You and Coach Legg no ideas because
That's a
something
serious
that's like
incident.
Well, now they won't because they get sued.
No, they get
what,
sued.
what else you got, Zach?
I'll sue. You ready for some words of wisdom or you want a little more sport?
I don't know. He's grinning like it. Well, hurry up and get to whatever it is you're going to
Why?
do. Because you're driving
If
me
you're going to do it,
crazy.
do it
No.
while I'm up here.
You-
please.
Okay,
Yeah,
go ahead and do a words of
Yeah,
wisdom.
do words of wisdom
Oh,
first
my
because that's going to be the...
goodness.
Okay, I got a Bible verse too, so
Yeah,
I'm going to try to
let's
be
see.
All
good.
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Isaiah
good.
12:4.
Okay.
Give thanks to the Lord, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the peoples, proclaim that his name is exalted.
Amen.
All right.
In life, you will take chances. Some will be good, some may be bad, but you'll never know until you try.
Yeah, Jamie.
freaking-
In life, you take chances.
taking one right
Jamie.
now.
I got one more, Jamie.
Oh, my gosh.
Never give up on anyone or anything because miracles happen every day.
Now, you're going to be hearing Zack every day with words of wisdom from Zack's corner over there. But
Zack's corner. That's
Does
a good-
anybody know
Zack's corner.
Ryan Gosling, the actor?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's he famous for?
Getting girls to squat.
Getting girls
Do
to squat.
squats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's an actor,
The
right?
Notebook, yes.
Because of his popularity,
Very
it says
attractive,
here,
yeah.
fans can now snuggle up to the reportedly newest single actor every night, and a life-size pillow adorned with his image has hit the market just in time for
Not a
Valentine's
bad
Day.
idea.
Don't hold it, Brad. Hold it. The 5-foot-long bedroom accessory is sold for $73. Was the brainchild. She says the plush pillow, which apparently has a beautiful silky feet, has been a hit among her friends. Now, before we show what we've got to offer for Valentine's Day, you too can buy one of those here. For only $50, we're undercutting them just in time for Valentine's Day.
Hey, can I get one? Can I pre-order? I don't even know what it is, but I'll pre-order because I got a feeling
You too can sleep with a life-size pillow of this guy right here.
Oh my gosh, I don't want it. Hey,
You can.
that's taller than Zack.
You now can get that for $50 just in time for Valentine's Day.
What are you so rare for? Look at what you can buy. You can get your own.
Just
Look, your phone's ringing off.
Just in time for Valentine's
At least
Day.
it's not a
You
bobblehead.
two can sleep with Zack every night. There he is, right there.
What you so red for?
We are making them up here now. We've got like
I knew it
1,000.
was about me, Gloria. It wasn't about you.
Rick,
I knew they were going to get you.
We've got like 1,000 ready to go out. Abby's been working all week long putting these heads on these blow-up things. Now they're also blow-up inflatable pillows. You lay them in bed. Or you can ride around and have Zack beside your car in a passenger seat.
Oh, my
Put a
goodness.
seatbelt on. You can drive in the
But
HOV.
there it is right there. If they can do that for Ryan Gosling, yes. So it's a blow-up doll. But to show it one more time, Zack, you can get this for $50 or actually $5. So if you don't have many we got left.
$49.99.
$49.99, but if you order two, $199. Huh? What do you think,
You
Don?
can get one and it'll be a life-size body.
That's
Zack,
a good-looking
people
pillow,
now
Zack.
can ride around with you beside
I
them.
think that would
They
be
can
scary.
sleep and
Can I have
snuggle
one?
up to you.
I don't know too many people that want to do that either.
It's the perfect Valentine's Day gift.
Girls don't have to go out with him to date. They can ride around with
That's
him,
right.
keep him with him the whole time.
Portable
and they
Zack.
never,
Huh?
yeah, the portable Zack.
Oh, that'd be.
No, and hey, and you can't tip it over, so.
That's right. You
So
just
if
got to
he wakes
blow
up-
it.
if
You
he
just got to
wakes
blow
up-
it up every now and then.
So if you wake up in the middle of the night and Zach's in
In between.
between us,
Sleep with Zack.
For
If
$49.99.
they're doing it, why can't we do
Hey,
it?
you get some royalties off of it.
Well, yeah, if I get some royalties, I can use that.
No, I need you up here this weekend helping Abby blow them things up.
Where's the stem at on it?
We get us one of them
in the back.
automatic deals. Like my dad.
So we have your
Best
full endorsement,
blowers.
right?
I don't know about that.
This is the only place you'll be able to buy those pillows.
But remember your birthday party? We had those great
had all
big
those
giant
blowing
beach
out-
balls
Yeah.
that lit up in the pool, and Donnie was like the blow-up king. He had the.
Hey, those things still got air in them.
All right.
All right, Zack. Happy Valentine's Day.
That's not to them here. Happy Valentine's.
Oh, we got to get out of here, take a break. We'll come back and we'll show you that video from Miranda signing yesterday, and I have to do a little bit of news and all that coming up next. Y'all hang on.
I knew it was about to. I knew it was.